In your relationship, it seems like you're going through this same cycle over and over. Everything seems to be good, but it seems like you keep getting ghosted every time you call or you text. I'm Anne, a third-born generation psychic, and I have a message for you. The first thing you have to do is stop analyzing it. Stop wondering, what are they doing? Where are they at? Maybe you're checking their social media, maybe you're calling up, maybe you're texting, and you're still not getting any response. It has nothing to do with you, number one. So don't keep putting that energy out that you did something wrong when you didn't do anything. Release the fear, let go of the doubt, and stop putting all that pressure on yourself, because every time you do this, you seem to pull on a deeper energy that you can't understand what happened in this relationship. Maybe they were stubborn. Maybe you tried to talk to them, and every time you did, it seems like they just shied away, and it seems like everything was good at the very beginning, but now everything seems like it's going through a cycle and you're tired. Maybe you're thinking, maybe I should call it quits. Maybe I should just disconnect from this person. But no, you're being led to this person over and over. You know there's something more, and you can't just shake it off just like so easy. You're scared. They're scared. The thing is that you're pulling on an energy maybe from your past. Maybe there was somebody that reminded you of this kind of feeling. And you know what happens? It kind of brings on a feeling of that you had in the past, like a feeling of doubt, a feeling of fear, a feeling of emotional stress. And it's not doing anything for your relationship. Now's the time to unlock your heart. Unlock your heart and let go of that fear-based energy, because sometimes it's not even you, it's not even them, but it's just that internal feeling that you get because maybe they're busy, maybe they're very stubborn, and you know what, others in the past you would have just said, you know what, I'm just gonna forget about it. But this one you can't. Like I said before, it's it's a feeling that just keeps coming back at you. And you know what? There's a connection. You know that connection. Nobody has to tell you this. You wouldn't be watching this video if you didn't feel a connection, okay? And I wouldn't be giving you this message. Listen to your intuition. When you listen to your intuition, it never lets you down, because intuition comes from within. So you're feeling like, I need to get some guidance, okay? I need to understand this person. Maybe you've talked to this person and maybe you brought up a few things and they just completely brushed you off, like they didn't hear you. And you know what? You feel like you're being ignored, and that's getting you more worked up. And maybe not at that very moment. You're like, okay, good. Let's just call it, whatever it is. And then later on you start, when you're alone, whenever you try to text or you look on social media and you don't see what you want to see, guess what? You're pulling back a back energy. That's called a shadow. When you get a shadow energy, you're actually bringing out a lot of negativity. And you know what? Nobody wants to feel negative, especially during this time of the year. You want to feel good. You want to feel happy. You want to feel positive. And you know what? You probably are very a positive person, but this person seems like it's bringing the worst out of you. How can a person be my soulmate or my twin flame or a divine counterpart when all they do is make me miserable? Okay, that's another video, another time. And you can't get your mind going in that direction, but it does happen. So instead, you have to focus on that feeling in your heart. Release, let go, relieve the anxiety. You know what? Anxiety only makes things worse when you when you put pressure on yourself. You know what? Maybe you have some things going on. Yeah, okay, I get it. And you know what? Because you have some things going on, it's been a feeling of stress, and this person doesn't make it better. You want to just call up that person and say, hey, look, I got to talk to you. Something's going on. And, it's just deep in my heart that I just want to just say hello, and I just would like to see you, or maybe we can FaceTime, or maybe we can, get together, and all you're getting is ignored. I know this is a message for you because I can feel it. And you know what? When you feel that feeling of loneliness, you feel that you wake up something like a feeling of abandonment issues that maybe you've been carrying. Don't blame that other person for not being there, because a lot of times, when they're not there and you went through it alone and you had some kind of feeling of stress or anxiety, or, just a human emotion that you just want to feel good about yourself and good, just to feel positive, just to say, I love you, or I'm there for you, just to hear those words. Sometimes it can really, really affect you, and you could actually make yourself more miserable. Don't let it happen. No, because you are amazing. You are a beautiful, wonderful, amazing person. Okay. And I don't know you, and I'm just talking into this camera, and I can see energy and I can feel a message for you. And this is a time not to look at everything so deeply. Create boundaries when it comes to that relationship. You know what? A relationship cannot work out if you're always feeling that sense of codependency. Yeah, you know what? Codependency is a big, big factor when you're feeling down inside. But though you love that person, but you would just like to have that person. You know, maybe codependency isn't the word for you, but maybe you're feeling a sense of codependency. Like, I just need to just hear from that person, just to hear their voice. Don't keep calling up their voicemail. Don't keep trying to text them. That's not the way to go. There's going to be a rebirth coming into your life. Something new, something exciting, something positive. It feels like you're being guided to this person. So there is a reason why you're with this person. You know what? Maybe right now is not the time. Maybe you should just, like tone it down, because if you're feeling centered, you can say to yourself, I know what they were talking about, and I know that they were busy, and I know that they were doing something, and I took it the wrong way because I was just going through my own stuff. We all have our own stuff, and that's okay. But just try to focus on yourself and focus on what you're doing, because this person truly does care about you. There's an energy there. Or maybe this person is somebody that you need to walk away from. You know what? I don't know. I'm only giving you these messages. But whatever it is, I'm picking up that there's something there that you have to focus on, and that's the intuition inside of you, your own ability to pretty much just know that this is the right thing for me to do. Okay. So if you would like to get a longer reading and understand about your situation, I do offer phone, chat, and email readings, and the links are down in the description area. I also have blog articles and other stuff, other videos that you can check out. So, like, this is a video that was a message given to me to give to you. So that's how it works. So take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. So until next time, God be with you all. Namaste.